you don't see the silent hustle. Like you maybe see what we post on social media, or like Alessandra said, you see the befores and afters, but you're not with me. You're not in my house. You're not seeing how hard it is for me to get up at 5 a.m. when I don't want to, or after a terrible night's sleep, or whatever that is. You are seeing the outward effects of that's the product of what I have been doing consistently for 15 years. And I think it's very easy to say, oh, well, they're doing that, or they look like this, and so that's their message, or that's what they preach, or maybe they look lean, or they look more fit than I do, or whatever else, whatever that story is. I think your perception of how you are interpreting someone else's success is very important, because if you are telling yourself a story, or you're seeing someone's progress, let's say, and you're saying, well, that could never be me because XYZ, or it's just easy for them because XYZ. I know we've had these conversations. There has to be some perspective shift if you want to get to where you're going, right? And I think this is part of that whole initial quote, Alessandra. If you want to get to where you want to be, you need to show up as that person. And so if you're chronically on the outside looking in saying like, oh, I can never do that, I can never be like that, I can never do those things, you're not. Like point blank, you won't. But if you can show up and do the things that are required to become the person that you want to become, like you can't keep showing up as you are and expect to become someone else. If your goal is to not be someone else, but you know what I mean. You want to be a fit person? Okay, well, how does a fit person show up? What kind of decisions does a fit person make in their kitchen? What kind of decisions does a fit person make with their bedtime routine? What kind of decisions does a fit person make with their workouts? Because if you keep trying, or you keep just magically hoping to achieve a different result, but you are unwilling to try to show up and do the things that that person would do, you're going to find yourself real disappointed. And again, let me make this very, very clear. I'm not putting Josh, Alessandro, or myself on a pedestal of like, if you want to be like us, you got to show up and do what we do. That's not what this is about. And I hope it didn't come across that way.